Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello, Sadie. I see that you are here. Hello, hello. Hello, 22. What's up, dude? Just gonna wait for some people to get in here. I know it's a random, unplanned stream. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. If you cannot, yeah, let me know. What is up? Gonna get my water. If you're watching this in the future, let me know. Say, obviously not live, right? Like you're watching this literally in the future. Say hashtag from the future, and then I'll know that you're watching later. So just fast forward probably a couple minutes, and it'll probably end up getting a little bit better for you. While we're waiting for people to come in, hello, hello, beautiful people. Edwin, what's up? Sadie, sometimes, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All is well for me. All right. Okay. So I'm starting to see some people come in. Nice. Okay, cool. So what time is it for you guys where you live? I can't tell you the time for me. Dinner time. Because if I tell you the exact time, you'll figure out where I am. But it's dinner time for us. You're getting coffee. That's nice. Yeah, I'm sorry the internet is terrible. It always is. But hey, we try, right? We try. We've had some terrible streams that were super laggy. Almost 10 a.m. Nice. Northern Prospector, what's up, dude? 56, what's up, my boy? Will, hello, buddy. Good to see all of you. So I wish I could show you like a better setup, but I can look up the price of Bitcoin right now. Again, let me know if we're loud enough. Wow. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 57.9 right now. Nice. Good time to buy. We'll get into all that. I've been dollar cost averaging myself. How long have you been gone? I've been gone since early June, so pretty much June, July, August. Yep, so about 3 months so far. 10:45 a.m. What coast is that? I know the East Coast is about 7 hours, 8 hours behind me, something around there. Somewhere in that ballpark. 17:45. Okay. So you're like in Europe or Middle East or something. East Coast. Yo, what's up, Mr. Olaf son? Yo, what's up, dude? I hope all of you are doing well. Hit that like button for me. We got 7 likes. Even I didn't like my own stuff. Yo, Charlie Lynn, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? All right, so is September typically a dump month? Stocks look bad too. Yeah, September's usually a dump month, which is a good time to buy, right? You guys know me. Super bullish. Always bullish, man. I'm always bullish. I always think it's a great time to buy. Obviously, there's some times that are better than others. And I've been DCAing, and I'm looking to buy more, right? I'm looking to buy more probably next week, maybe the end of this week. I don't know. Just kind of feel out September. I think the last purchase I made was Bitcoin 57,000 something. It wasn't today. It was, I put it all on my Twitter. Guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing. I have a link in the description below for my Twitter. They call it X now, which is a stupid name, but whatever. So here is my Twitter. Make sure you guys check that out as well. Good stuff, man. Check me out on Twitter. Very active over there as much as I can. I can be a lot more active over there because, you know, it's pretty easy to send a little message. Turkey. Nice, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. Yo, Ninja Kid, what's up, dude? I gotta tell you, man, I'm so glad I put so much of my crypto on the Tangem wallet. I'll probably talk about this a couple times. Tangem review. I think I've had this for like almost a year now. I don't know. Gotta say, man, these are like the greatest things ever. You can use code DJMinds, and I think you save $10 or 10%. I don't remember. Use code DJMinds, man. These things are awesome. This has worked for me overseas flawlessly. No issues. Smooth. It's like continue doing it. You know, put one of the copies in my wallet. It's been awesome, dude. Every time I bought it, it's going more down. When I say this is enough, there is nowhere to go to the bottom. It goes to the bottom. Where is the bottom? I should only bought BTC. I made a mistake for sure. I don't think you'll make a mistake. You know, that's part of dollar cost averaging. You know, like when I bought Bitcoin at 29,000, I bought a whole Bitcoin. That was a really good deal, you know, and now or closer to 60,000, right? And then, I mean, you're always gonna have. I wouldn't trip about it, bro. Like I'm still buying at 57K, right? And I even bought some at 59K like a week or two ago, I think it was. So, yeah, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't worry too much about when you're buying. It's down and you're buying, right? In 2025, all of this is going to look amazing. Holy shit, Sadie sometimes coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Yo, thank you. Thank you so much, Sadie, supporting our channel. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Giving a sub to Mining Meister, Proof of Work Mining, Greater Good Mining. Shout out to you, buddy. Edwin Sparks and Will all received a sub. I actually found out my account is too old to receive subs, which is total dog shit. I think if your account was made after 2019, you're not eligible to receive free subs. Did you know that? Isn't that some dog shit? They don't say the word legacy account, but if it's an older account, it won't let you, which is total trash. So if you guys are never winning subs, it might be because your account is a little older. Yeah, I researched that. Pretty crap. pretty crap. Yeah, that's why I've been in places that had 5 viewers and they gave out 10 subs. I still didn't win. So I started researching why. But yeah, if you have an older YouTube account, you're already disenrolled automatically and you cannot receive gifted subs. Like, you would think that you would prioritize the OGs or reward them or something. Nope, you get punished, my friend. OG to the website, shame on you. Greater Good Mining with the Hadouken. Chris Hanley throwing up the 22s. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you guys for still supporting the channel. I can't believe we got 48 viewers already. And, you know, crypto's dead. Everybody's depressed. Everybody's fighting. I love it. It's good stuff. This is the conditions that I really enjoy, guys. Let me know if you feel like that as well. These conditions are awesome to be in. You want to be in conditions like this when everybody's sad, when everybody's scared, and everybody's depressed. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity, you know, to maybe DCA into it, or just, I don't know, some people might just want to spend all their money. I have no idea, right? That's up to you. But for sure, you want to be buying something or consider buying or having cash on the sideline ready to buy, right? Well, only Timmies get really sad, right? The Timmies worry about, oh man, I bought it 59K and it went to 57, right? This is like a noob thing, right? So I'm telling you, man, like opportunities like this, amazing. We love seeing this. I thrive in these conditions. This is where the money is actually really made. It's not buying at the top, right? It's times like this, guys. So be positive. Ninja Kid, DJ Mines, bro, you inspired me. I remember watching one of your streams in April saying you really wanted to own your own coin. Well, I've gone and done it and created my own script coin. Thank you. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I wanted to create a coin. What's his name? Retro Mike said he was going to do it for me, and then he just didn't. So I was a little sad about that. I was hoping he would, but it's okay. So DJ, what do you think about GPU mining? I don't want to admit, but it's pretty dead. Carlson changing algo to only GPU mining. Let's see, what else did you say? Yeah, GPU mining is definitely dead right now, unless you have very cheap power. And even if you have really cheap power, you're probably making a couple pennies. For me, I'm not selling my GPUs right now. I am looking to sell them all in 2025. I feel like we're so close to, you gotta think we're in September, guys. We're almost done with the year, right? Like, we've made it through the Ethereum merge. Like, the time to sell was 2021, maybe some of 2022. But if you already own all this stuff, I don't see any reason to sell it now. It's too late, right? You're literally right at that finish line. We're like right here. We're about to go into the major bull run in 2025. It's too late now, I think. I would, what I personally did was turned off all my GPUs. It just wasn't worth my time. And I like to cut things off when they're not working, right? GPU mining at the moment is dead. But maybe there'll be a good coin, but I don't know. I don't see any coin that really stands out in my eye. Now, there were a lot of, big plays, a lot of huge plays throughout this bear run that me and many of you probably as well made a crap load of money on. Chlor AI, right? I had one 6600 XT rig, probably spent $250 to $300 of power, sold that at the top for $16,600 or $16,000, something like that, right? So I saw the writing on the wall. I said, I don't think Clore AI can really hold these numbers. Sold. People thought it was crazy. Look at it now. It's dead, right? So Caspa was a really good one for most of us throughout this bear run. You know, I don't think any of us thought it was going to be what it became. But I never sold any, and I was GPU mining it. Honestly, just triple mining it. I wish I obviously would have got more from GPU mining. I think I only got like 30 or 40,000 from GPU mining. But hey, still really good for like a single rig. It was just one little rig of 8 3060 Ti's, right? Block X, yeah, I heard about that. Glad I sold my D9. What the fuck? Since when did Block X switch to? Yeah, they're switching auto Lycos. NiceHash seems more logical GPU mining option. Yeah, I don't know if there is a good GPU mining option right now, to be honest. Unless there's a coin that you really believe in. Of course, I would treat GPU mining these days as just a lottery play, kind of like the casino, right? So maybe you find a coin that you think has a little potential to, 50x. Like, what's the next Clore AI? What's the next Caspa? What's the next Lithium? Oh, Lithium was a huge win for me. I hope it was for all of you. There was a lot of wins throughout this bear run of just spec mining. You know what I mean? And done really well. Octaspace was a really good one for me as well. There was a lot, right? But I don't know if there's going to be that one big coin. Maybe there is. But GPU mining really is for the casino. So just treat it like that, right? If you really want to make money that's solid and fairly consistent, you want to go for ASICs. But yeah, if you want to play at the casino, play the slot machine, absolutely, GPU mining might be for you. That being said, if you have very cheap power, we're talking 5 cents, maybe 6 cents, but definitely 5 cents and under, you're probably doing really well, right? You're probably doing really well at GPU mining. So Radiant ended up being a dog shit coin. Really disappointed with Radiant. I didn't believe in Radiant the way everybody else did, to be honest. I didn't feel like there was anything special about it. And I was right. I hoped and kind of assumed it would appreciate, and maybe it will. I don't know. I'm still holding. I'm actually holding everything. I've sold. The only thing I really sold throughout that bear run was the Clore, my Nur AI, because, that was it, really. I didn't really sell anything else. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm still holding everything, man. Yeah, I'm a holder. That's what I do. But everything will be dumped in 2025, so don't get confused. Yeah, Radiant ended up being a piece of shit, huh? Hey, what's up, beginners? What? Yeah, Radiant. I never saw why everybody thought it was so good. I saw no potential with Radiant. I was very shocked why everybody thought it was so good. Dynex, I thought would be up a lot more. And damn, if it wasn't for, was it SRB miner or LOL miner? I want to say SRB miner for the AMD debacle that they had for Dynex. I think Dynex would still be the #1 GPU mineable coin right now. But, that happened, and hey, that really hurt the project. Power cost increased here in July, 19 cents. Yeah, I've been checking mine, but like I said, I don't have anything running anymore. Well, at my house anyways. Yeah, I've been anywhere from 18 to 20. So I'm so glad that I'm not mining at the house. I did have some things hosted. My DePIN projects are still making bank, just money hand over fist for 0 watts. It's crazy. My 5 DIMOs constantly paying me every single week. Amazing. Just so good. My GeoNet has been fantastic. And I wish I had my Hive mappers going, but here I am, right? So, but I'm telling you, DePIN has been where it's at. Right? DePIN has been, all right, greater good. See you, buddy. DePIN has really been where the money is. Been trying to tell people, but some people listened and some people didn't. And I'll tell you what, though, the people that listened early probably made really good money. I know Red Panda Mining, he listened about the DIMO thing that I told him about. He installed it for free on his Tesla, and he told me that the Tesla was so good, or excuse me, the DIMO payouts were so good, it paid for all of his electricity for his Tesla for the entire year. Imagine that. Imagine you have a Ford Ranger truck or a Nissan Altima or whatever the hell you have. Let me know what kind of car you guys have, and your gas was free for the whole year. That's what happened for Red Panda Mining and everybody else that I know that installed DIMO on their car. Like, literally free, man. I'm telling you, it was just so good. DePIN was so good. How's your shed going? Oh, dude, I haven't touched the shed in so long. And plus, I'm overseas right now, right? I don't know. I'm probably going to sell the shed when I get back, cut my loss. For that property, I don't want to say exactly how much because then people could Google it, but it was anywhere from 20 to 25,000, and then I spent 5,000 on the electrical, but then the guy scammed me, didn't finish the job, so I had to spend another 10. So, you know, anywhere from like 35,000 on that property. I'm hoping to get like 30K for it, but if I'll take 25 if I have to. And just take a 10K loss. You know, it is what it is. I don't care. We're counting pennies at this time. 10,000 bucks. Who gives a shit, right? So, but I do want to sell the property when I get back, and then buy crypto with it. I'm really, you know, I used to want a bunch of land and houses and all these things, and I've kind of learned it's just so much more work buying properties and land. It's just so much easier to buy stocks and crypto, and you know. The only reason I really got into crypto, I've told you guys before why I started this channel in general, was simply because I was bored. I had so much money, I didn't know what to do with it, from Tesla and Nvidia and all my stocks, because I've been really successful in stocks, but I was just kind of bored, to be honest with you. Somebody's asking about DIMO. I'll put my link there. And I just wanted to do something else, something a little more exciting, you know, build something. Like a GPU rig sounded really interesting to me, because stocks is great, man. Stocks is top tier stuff, but you pretty much, at least with my strategy, you buy Tesla, you wait 5 years, you get rich, right? So in between that 5-year waiting point, you get bored, right? So I was like, okay, well, what else can I do with my time? Because yeah, you can sit there and wait multiple years from your Nvidia to make you a shitload of money, which I did, but I wanted something to do. So I started tinkering with these GPUs, and I had already tried GPU mining back in like 2017, but I didn't take it very seriously. So yeah, honestly, the best thing I could have done, in looking back at it, I should have just kept everything in Tesla and never touched crypto mining. But I wouldn't take it back. It was a fun time. You know, I'll look back at this when I'm like 70. But I definitely wish I wouldn't have GPU mined. Or, no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say I wish I didn't GPU mine. I would say I wish I would have sold everything in 2021. That's what I wish I would have done. If I could do it again, I would have sold everything. All GPUs, all rigs, everything at the peak. And then we would probably be a multi-millionaire right now, because we would have bought everything again, but actually the coin, right? And so, you know, something I've been thinking about, a lot of people talk about this mining versus buying the coin. I know Rabbit, I know Panda, I know a lot of people are like very stubborn about like purchasing the coin. And I thought about this. I think I was using the bathroom or the shower, I don't recall. And if you think about it, mining is kind of like buying the coin in a way. Not really, obviously, because you're mining, right? But like, just go with me on like a thought process here. Mining in a way is buying the coin as well. The reason I say that is because you're paying the electricity, right? Now, for some people like myself, chump change, many of you that have higher electric rates, you're not buying the coin at a very good price because your electricity rate is really high. So it's probably stupid for you to mine, if we're being frank. Certainly at my electric rate, you'd be an idiot to crypto mine, right? But if you have, you know, Retro Mike, the Red Panda Mining, the Hobbyist Mine, right, like really good electric rates, you're still buying the coin in a way. You're just buying the electricity at a much cheaper rate to where it probably actually makes sense for you. So I don't understand why people are so against buying the coin, because you're okay with like taking on this bill of electricity, which, come on, let's say your bill's $500, okay? You're $500 for the month and you got a bunch of crypto. Well, you kind of bought $500 worth of crypto, but instead you just mined and you spun a bunch of fans and shit. But I don't know, man. I'm very open-minded to whichever, right? If crypto mining is the way, if GPU mining is the way, if ASICs are the way, if DePIN is the way, I'm all about it. However, if just buying it outright is a much better option, I'm all about the much better option, personally. I like what makes the most money. Well, let me know what you guys think about that. Mining is DCAing. Yeah, in a way, right? But there's definitely disadvantages to mining, huge disadvantages to mining. But there's also some pros, right? But there's a bunch of disadvantages as well, a lot actually. One that I think is really oversold is writing things off. Now this can be a possibility, but did you turn a profit, right? I think most people watching probably aren't turning a profit, so you're not really writing anything off. Let's say that for the year in electricity, you lost $2,000. Okay, so you didn't make anything, or maybe you even broke even. You got a fat zero. So now you're trying to depreciate this hardware, you're trying to write it off, but you don't have anything to write it off against, right? So if you lost money, which is, again, most people probably in this market and over the last few years are losing money, then you can't really use that argument because there's nothing to write off. You don't lose money and then they say, okay, write that off. No, that doesn't work like that. You have to make a gain, so you have to get positive $1,000, positive $10,000. Then in that situation, for the few people that are actually making money, you can say, okay, since I made $10,000 in crypto mining, I'm going to write off $5,000 of that for the hardware. So I think that's a really big misconception for most people. Power, let's see, mining equals power, heat, noise, tune, maintenance, and the rest is fun. Heat is good in winter. Yeah, I agree. In the winter, it's really nice. Addicted to hardware, building machines, healthy hobby for me. No, I get that, 100%, 100%. Yeah, for sure, for sure. How did DIMO pay for the gas? Investing or just putting a unit in his car? So if you don't have an electric vehicle, and I don't want to say electric vehicle, if you don't have a modern vehicle that has like apps installed on it, Claude, then you have to buy a device. Like I had to buy all my DIMOs. I paid anywhere from $350 to like $230 for them. It just depends when I bought it. So I had to buy the device, install it. If you have an electric vehicle, like specifically a Tesla or a modern car that has apps, you can download DIMO just like you would on your phone, like literally an app, and it's free. You don't even have to pay for the device. It just installs on your car, just like an app. Isn't that cool? That's really cool, right? Like if you have an electric vehicle or even, like I said, a modern car and you haven't downloaded DIMO, you are crazy. I downloaded DIMO in my friend's car over 2 years ago. Doesn't know anything about crypto mining. He got a Tesla. I installed it. We checked the other day. He's up $11,000. $11,000. I made him because I said, download this app, and I showed him. And he didn't know what it meant. He still doesn't even know what it means. I told him, check the other day, 11 grand for literally having your car anyways. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, this is like the power of DePIN, man. If you do it right, man, you can make so much money off DePIN, right? And that's just one car. Like I said, I have 5 going. So, I mean, every week I get paid. It's really good money. Something else I've been doing, I've been staking on Coinbase. Boo, I know. But listen, here's the thing. If you think Coinbase is going away, you're crazy. If Coinbase goes away, we're all screwed. So I feel pretty confident staking on Coinbase. I don't think it's going to FTX us or anything. Yeah, of course, if Coinbase fails, crypto's dead, right? So yeah, I'm kind of waging on that, and then I'll unstake it in 2025. And I've actually been making really good money off Solana. Depending on the payout, depending on the day, you know, I get anywhere from, I don't know, it's all over the place. On a bad day, I get like $2 or $3 on Coinbase. On a good day, I'll get like $5 or $6, which is great because you got to think that's all profit, right? That's Solana that I already own anyways, right? And I'm getting, like I said, anywhere from $1 to $6 every couple days. It's fantastic gains. It's really good. I think it's like 5.6 APY. I don't remember. It kind of fluctuates to 6%. Aaron James says Caspa is dead. Oh yes, you love it. You love to say things like that, Aaron James. The little troll you. It's okay. I'd be upset if I didn't have any Caspa as well. My race cars never paid me a dime. Yeah, my cars make really good money, man. My cars make good. Like I said, I'm always rocking Hive Mapper. I'm double stacking it with a DIMO. You know, some days I'm using this phone for DoorDash. I got my other phone that I'm doing Uber Eats. Now that's in grind mode. Right now we're not in grind mode. Who's been watching my channel for a while? Feel free to type 22 if you have. You remember me grinding. I don't just preach it. I live it, man. I say, you know what? I don't have enough money. I need more money, and I need to take advantage of this bear run. Really, I don't feel like we're in the bear run anymore, but during the grind time, I I put my money with my mouth was, and I went out there and DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I made a couple $1,000, right? And then I take that couple $1,000 that I made from DoorDash and Uber Eats, and then I go buy like an ASIC or the coin or insert whatever, right? And yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, people think there's like no money out here. I feel like making money, unless you're disabled or something. I totally understand that. But like, if you're an able-bodied, man, making money is so simple. It's so simple. Thank you, Sadie. ETC to 3. What'd you sub to? Sadie, thank you for subbing. This is the power of getting in early. 22 all day. The thing is, I'm really excited about Caspa. Not Caspa mining as much, but Caspa, the project, for sure. 100%. Where's the Genesis blocks in Caspa? Why can't we see it? You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm not with the feelings and all that. I don't care, bro. That's the thing. You don't want to marry these projects, okay? All I know is this is about to be the first bull run for Caspa, and we're literally months away from 2025, and I think it's going to go up a lot and make us a bunch of money, you know? I hope the project does well, but that's not my interest. I don't give a shit, dude. Listen, I came into this knowing that most of these projects are not going to work out. There is one coin that truly matters, and that is Bitcoin. The rest are shit coins. If they work out, cool. Who cares? I don't care. I don't give a shit, bro. Like, let's make our money and let's move on. The real thing to worry about is Bitcoin, okay? Everything else is for fun. It's all fugazi, right? I'm going to come into it. My mentality is they're all trying to scam me. I don't give a shit. Let's make our money. Let's move on. Let's put it in Bitcoin, right? That's what really matters. Everything else, it's just cool, right? Brah, they're hiding the Genesis block for a reason. I can't tell you if they are or not. I genuinely do not know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. You know, I just know this is a top 25 coin, depending on when you look at it, with the potential to be a top 10 coin, and I think we're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars off it. That's all I know. And that's it. At the end of the day, the kumbaya stuff, it's great, but I don't really care. I don't give a shit, man. I want to make money. You know, I don't even know if Caspa is going to be a thing in 5 years. I hope it is. I like to assume it is. I don't know if any of these projects are going to be a thing. Who gives a shit? You know what? Because even if Caspa dies or ETC dies or insert whatever project that you love, I don't give a shit. Because there's going to be 5 more, 10 more, 100 more that come out the next bull run, right? And so there's just going to be all these opportunities, all this money, right? You got to understand, you got to play the game, right? It's not a feelings game. It's not an emotion game. It's not marry these projects and love them to death. No. Get your money, move on. What else is next? Okay? Understand the cycles, ride the wave up, make a bunch of cash, and let's move on, you know. Probably has to do with the pruning on the nodes. Now, someone to look at if you want to look at what you're talking about, Aaron, again, I don't know. I would definitely be the wrong person to ask about that. Is their developer Shay? I believe he talked about that. I think I've seen some Twitter post over there, and he explains how everybody's wrong that says that. Again, is that true or not? Dude, I don't know. Arthur, thank you. Had been watching that one. Oh, what was it? Explain how you're making all this money from one car with DIMO. I have DIMO and I get less than 20 DIMO. What am I missing? Well, I have 5 DIMOs. Did you hear what I said? I also am really early on DIMO. Okay? Okay, let me see if I can pull up my phone. Oh, I can't. I'm using my phone to record. Okay. I got in DIMO super early. It was not sponsored. I paid full price for it. You know, I got in really early when I was making crazy coin on DIMO. It's the same with any project, right? Caspa first launches, GPU miners got a crap load, and now look at us, right? Now you got to buy, well, it's not 40,000 anymore, but the KS5 Pro was like $40,000 just to make like 1,000 coins, right? So it's the same thing, man. If you wait for a while, you know, obviously you're not going to get the same yield that other people are. But let's look at DIMO. I haven't even looked at DIMO's price, but I don't even know anymore. Also, DIMO's price is down a lot, right? So it's 15 cents. So you're saying you're only getting 20 coins. Also, I would wonder, what level are you? Because my DIMOs are all level 4. So, you know, you start off when you first get your DIMO, level 1. So you don't make much at all. Then a couple weeks later, you get level 2. And then I think like 3 months, 6 months later, you get level 3. And then close to a year in, you get level 4, right? So DIMO is really cool because the longer that you use it, the more money that you make. All mine are like max level, which is really good. So you said you get 20 DIMO. That seems really low. Do you have the cheap one by chance? Because there's the macaron, which was like the one that I never have recommended people buy. And then there's the good one, like the full size. Did you buy the macaron by chance? It takes 30 plus weeks to reach level 4. Okay. DIMO rewards still good. For me, I can't speak for other people. For me, when I look at my MetaMask, I'm probably earning, again, fluctuating with the market, anywhere from $80 to $100 a week. That's a week. That's not a month off 5 DIMOs, right? And you got to think too, right? These devices, dude, all my devices have paid themselves off so many times, it's not even funny. You bought the macaron. Oh, that's why. See, you bought the macaron, Claude. That makes sense. So, yeah, so what's something that's super tiny? Yeah, that's why, bro. You got the little baby version. So the macaron, this is my vitamins. Let's say the macaron is the size of this, which it's not. It's like this small. You only get 1/3 of the coin as the full device. So, yeah, you getting 20 coins a week, you would get 60 coins if you would have bought the full size. Right, so you paid like what, $100 for the device when the full size is closer to 300. So you get 1/3 of the reward because you cheaped out on the device. Does that make sense? So yeah, if you would have bought the full size, you'd be earning, let's see, 60 DIMO per week. So 60 at the moment times 0.15. So you'd be earning $9 a week instead of your $3 a week. Yeah, and again, I don't know what level you are. You said March, so you're probably like level 2. So I'm fully guessing here. I don't really look into this that much, but yeah, I would assume if you were level 4, you'd be earning what I am. Which, God, I need my phone. I think I'm earning like 50 to 60 coin at level 4. It could be lower. I don't really check how many coins I'm earning anymore. But let's see what like 60 coin. Well, we'll do 50. We'll go with the lower number. 50 times, at the moment it's 15 cents. So that's $7.50. Anywhere, it fluctuates, right? Like the whole crypto market's taking a shit right now. Obviously, if DIMO 2x, 3x, 5, 10x, then obviously you'll be earning like 20, 30, $50 a week. Now my DIMO, yeah, no problem, Claude. Now my DIMOs, when it first launched, actually probably for the first year, I was earning on a bad week, I'd say 20 dollars per week, or closer to $50 per week. And you got to think, zero electricity. So yeah, I have it's been a fantastic, I don't know, I'm up tens of thousands on those devices, man. Fantastic journey for me. And like I said, it was never sponsored. It was never given to me. I bought all of them with my own money. The only thing I wish I would have done is buy more. I wish I would have bought like a 50 pack. But the hard part's obviously finding people that are willing to let you put it in the car, which I did end up finding 3 other people because I have 2 cars of my own. Now, I do have a viewer. I wish I could think of his name. They work at a dealership, or they sell cars, something like that. He's one of my viewers. He has a fleet of DIMOs, 270 DIMOs. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, seriously, like 270 DIMOs, and every week he gets paid. Man, he makes, now things have gone down, right? I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I think he was making like $5,000 a month on the lower side, like around there. Not a month, a week. Yeah, a week, bro. Did you hear what I said? It's crazy, bro. Like crazy. Now, again, right? DIMO's gone down. Bitcoin's at 57K. That might be 2,000 a week now, or 1,000 a week. I have no idea. The whole crypto market has pretty much gone down so much. It's really hard to say. But could you imagine making like a full-time job off devices that cost you 0 watts, like $0 electricity? I mean, that's the dream, right? Because, the most expensive thing about crypto mining is incurring these electric bills, right? Who really hates paying electric bill? I personally hate it. I can't stand it, man. I genuinely am. That's like that's what turns me off the most about mining. And it's really got to be worth my time. You know, that's why I don't do Salad. I had one thing on Vast AI, but that's really why I don't do a lot of those projects, because to me, it's not worth the money and the time. You know, I don't get excited for $1 a day or $2 a day or something. You know, it just not when I have to put work in. Now, if I have to put no work in, a buck or two or three is worth my time. Like DIMO, bro. You know, DIMO, you just take it, plug it in your car, you scan it on the sides. Do you want a pair? Gives you the code. You're done. You will never do anything ever again with DIMO. You will never touch it. You will never update it. You will never do anything to it. Now that is what I like, right? I like things that make me the most amount of money and save me the most amount of time, right? So it's great. You don't get excited from tossing Salad. Taught on turning on your KS3M again. So my KS3, I don't have a KS3M, I have a KS3, is still running. The only reason, well, I don't want to say the only, there's two main reasons why I am still running my KS3. Right now, we're still making a little bit of money. I can check it right now. It's not much. I think we're earning, $100 or something like that right now. But I personally think, it's certain. Let's see, last 24. Wow, it says 547. Oh, that's because, damn, man, this machine's dying. I think it was off for 8 hours. This keeps happening with my KS3. I got like 10 months out of it, and now it's starting to die. Now it's like it'll run for like a good 12, 14 hours. It'll die for 6, come back for 12, die. I think it's just kind of past its life cycle. It's been 10 months, so I definitely made more than my money back. But no, there's two reasons why I keep mining with it. One is because I'm still profitable. Excuse me. Two is the electric rate. One of my viewers, he doesn't want to be, he doesn't want me to say who he is, but he's hosting it for me at 7 cents, right? So at 7 cents, we're still super profitable on it. Now I wouldn't run it at 10 cents. It wouldn't be worth my time. But at 7 cents, the electric bill, $160, 165, really good. And this is why you guys got to be careful with hosting. Every penny matters when it comes to the ASIC game, for sure, right? So like if you're getting hosted at 12 cents, I would never do that. 10 cents, it's rough, right? But look at the difference between 10 cents and 8 cents. I mean, it's hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars that you're paying in electricity extra, right? So you really want to find a hosting company that's at like that 7 cent range. I do know some that are in the 7 cent range. I actually have used a couple of them, not sponsored or anything. They didn't give me free stuff or anything, but they're like, I would really want to be at that 7 cent range. If you can find hosting at 6 cents, maybe. I don't know who they are, but definitely, dude, every penny counts when it comes to ASICs. GPUs, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but yeah, every penny or two saves you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per year. It's a really big deal. You want to get that cheap electric if you're going to get hosted. Let's see. Wait, you don't get excited. Let's see. $100 at today's Caspa rate, stack these coins. Absolutely, right? And that's how I think about it as well. I guess that'd be the third answer, right? I personally think, what's Caspa at? Like 15 cents or something? Yeah, 15.6. So it's a steal. Caspa to me is still a steal. That doesn't mean it won't go back down a little bit, but I don't see any reason why we don't hit like 40, 50 cents. Now people are waiting for $1. Go, that'd be nice. I don't know if we hit $1 this cycle. I hope so. I'd be a very rich man if we hit $1, but we'll see. I hope so. I don't think I could hold to $1. I probably could make it to I think around 70 cents. I would definitely sell like half just to be safe, to make sure I made a crap load of money. And then when we hit 80, I would probably take another 20% off the table. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd make it to $1. I really don't. I think $1 is going to be really hard. Even 50 cents is going to be a little rough to hit this cycle, I think. But I hope it does. Shit, I hope it does, man. But I don't want to wait too long. I've already been holding since GPU mining. I've never sold my Caspa. I've never sold any of my cryptos as bull run except for Chlor and, like I said, Nur AI. I take that back. I take that back. Yeah, I take that back. When I bought the KS3, I didn't have $16,600 cash. So I sold off Dash, some DIMO, some Hive Mapper, some little things. Yeah, I take that back. I did have to swap some things for USDT. Yeah, for sure. I think I had $10,000 cash, and the rest I had to swap. Yeah. Yeah. So recently, one of our viewers, I don't think he wants me to put his name out there. He unfortunately fell for a scam for Solana. It was like a staking thing. I'd love to look at my phone, but I really can't right now. It was like solanastaking.org or some shit like that. And he put all his Solana in there and they scammed him. So be careful with that, guys. I am staking all my Solana on Coinbase, which, like I said, if Coinbase fails, the whole crypto market's going to collapse anyways. So yeah, it's kind of the end of the world if that were to happen. What's up, Rude? Right now, I turn off my KS0 OG and buy the coin. I based on the ASIC power bill, I get more Caspa. Absolutely. You know, I think in most situations, for most people, you're going to yield way more coin just buying it. 100%. There's no arguing that. Again, unless you have like super dirt cheap power. Yeah, that's really the way to go, you know, and yeah, that's why when I sell everything in 2025, I'm not sure if I'll be really rebuying everything, unless I move somewhere, which is very possible with like dirt cheap electric. We're talking like 6-7 cents. I don't know if I'll like really crypto mine it anymore. Maybe like one rig. I don't know, man, because I'm getting older, right? I'm about to be 35 this month. Actually, my birthday's coming up. Yeah, in a couple weeks I'll be 35. So I'm getting older, and I really got to make good decisions and not focus on like having fun, and like because GPU mining is fun. It's a fun hobby for me, but I really have bigger goals than, and I want to make decisions that make the most money. You know, GPU mining is live. Oh, is life? Nice, dude. Hell yeah. How's that working out for you? Now, I like GPU mining. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic. I love doing it. But I also like making money, right? That's really my goal, is to make a bunch of money. So, unfortunately, in my situation, GPU mining is just not the way to make the money. Yo, what's up, Amp? How you doing, buddy? You're about to turn 55. Oh, man. Congrats, buddy. Hell yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. We're getting old. We're old timers now. New goal, DJ. Hashcat. CRK passwords. Oh, wait, hold on. Work's messaging me. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Could you hear me? Could you hear my phone ringing? Refresh, we're live. You couldn't hear? Okay. Sorry. When you stream on the phone, as soon as you try to do something else, it just shuts off the stream. So I do apologize, guys. $25 for 10 digits. What's up, Rich? Richie, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Fantastic to see you. I'm thinking about what to eat tonight. They got wings. Tonight is wing night. I'm kind of sick of it. It's every Tuesday. Been eating it for like 3 months. Getting pretty tired of it. Getting pretty tired of wing night. How's life? Life is good. Life is good. Not bad, man. Can't really talk about what I'm doing, but I'm doing something for my work. I can't complain. We're making good money. So, it's good. I can't complain. We got 83 viewers and 35 likes. Everybody, hit that like button for me. Got new shoes, loving them. Nice, dude. My sad story. My 6 KS0 Pros are only doing 60 Caspa a week. And I let them all run over a week on solo and they didn't hit anything. Yeah, I don't know why there is this obsession with solo mining Caspa. That seems to be a big thing now. That seems to be a really popular thing. I don't know why. I don't understand. I love solo mining, but solo mining Caspa? No, guys, come on. Why are we solo mining Caspa? I haven't seen really anybody that work out for on a long-term scale. Rude Puts, what's up, buddy? Oh, with the €2.50. Thank you so much. He says, let's go. Beer, buy the dip. Thank you so much. I will be sure to use that. I'll be sure to use that. I'm selling my KS0 Ultra. Aren't those like $150 brand new? Oh, for $100 shipping. Okay. I mean, that's fair considering they're like 150 new. Solo works for me, 50%. How is that possible, Richie? My pro only makes 2 Caspa a day. I'm only doing pool mining. Yeah, I would do pool mining just because it's guaranteed, but I don't know, man. I wish people would stop buying these baby ASICs and, you know, unless it's the first batch. I get that. I do. The first batch usually works out for people. But besides that, man, I don't know. I feel bad for people buying all these like 3rd versions, 4th version, unless you're doing it for fun. Why DJ, you so lucky with nice hash? Any tips? There's no tips that I can really get. I would not recommend renting hash rate. Now, what I do to rent hash rate, I think is the better way to do it. Let me see. So I go on. This is how I get all my money for nice hash gambling. Excuse me, solo mining. Right? I never use my own money. What I do is I use free cash. Okay. And so I play phone games. Actually, let me see. I'll get you a link. So I play phone games. And for example, I just finished Yahtzee. And so Yahtzee, once I hit level 20, gave me $140, I think, $140, $145. And so I take that 145, I convert that to a Bitcoin payout, and I transfer that to my nice hash, right? And then I just gamble with it, right? So that way I'm never using my money, right? I'm literally, hold on, I'm trying to sign in with my Google. I'm literally just using the money that I've earned from phone games. And so, you know, when I don't win, it's not a big deal. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if I lose $140 because it's not coming from my account, you see. I got it for playing stupid phone games, you know. I'll play games like, which Yahtzee game is it? Word Yahtzee pays like 140. Now, do keep in mind, guys, it's going to matter. Here, I'll get you a link. Because then if you use my link, you'll end up getting a free, what's it called? A free chest. Now, is there gonna be anything good in it? Probably not. You could win up to $50. You'll probably make like 50 cents. But hey, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's been really good for me. I'm playing 3 games at a time right now. I'm up to $200 for the month. So yeah, I take that $200 and then I throw it into nice hash and I rent hash rate. And we got really lucky this month. I ended up spending $60 on a Bitcoin Cash rental. It wasn't a very good chance to hit a block. I think it was a 1 in 8 chance, and I ended up hitting. So it was $1,000. So I made $1,000 off that block I hit, and then I hit a Ravencoin block the other day as well. So yeah, we're a huge month for us, right? So I turned that $200 that I made, that $140 that I made from that phone game, betted on nice hash solo mining, turned it into $1,050. So I don't know, you know. But it's really cool because like I'll do it when I'm bored at work or I'm just kind of laying around in my bed or something. I'll just play these stupid phone games and, you know, still a good way to earn crypto. So far on free cash, I'm up to 4,000, like $4,600 crypto. So it's been really good for me. Now that was over the course of like probably a year and a half. But hey, just for playing your phone, stupid little phone games, $4,500 crypto, you got to understand, I still hold that crypto. So in today's world, that's probably worth like 8,000, 9,000 already. So pretty good gains, guys, you know, for just playing on my phone. Are you playing for months? No, the $140 game for Word Yahtzee probably took me like 2 weeks to complete, just casually playing, right? But like I said, I don't just play 1 game at a time. I'll play 3 games at a time. So I have a rotation. So depending on the type of game that you play, you know, maybe I'll cap out on level for this game or something, and then I'll rotate to the next one, and then I'll rotate to the third one. And so I'll do like this one, that one, this one, this, you know, I'll go back and forth between the games, and they all kind of add up to like whatever amount of money. How long did it take you to make $140? Like I said, probably like 2 weeks. But I also play multiple games at once. So I'm earning $140 on this one, and then I'm also playing another game that pays me 50, and then I'm playing another game that pays like 150. Stuff like that. So, but yeah. And that's dude, and that's a great way to make crypto. You know, what's crazy, and people thought I was crazy when I put this on YouTube. I tried telling everybody about free cash. Like how you can run an advertisement that runs 24/7 in the background. Kind of like if you're on a computer right now and it just runs ad 24/7, you get paid probably like 25 cents a day. But that's, you know, on top of you mining. So let's say that, you know, you're mining on Windows machine, right? And it's already mining. Well, now you got an extra 25 cents at 0 watts on top of it, right? And I don't know. There's a lot of cool ways to make cryptocurrency without actually mining. I don't know. It's been really good for me. There's something similar to that, DJ. It's called ZBD, but you earn Satoshis. Yeah. Well, I really like free cash because all the payout methods. So you got Litecoin, you got Dogecoin, you got Bitcoin, you got Ethereum, you got gift cards, Amazon, Netflix, PayPal. You can do PayPal. Like there's so many, but personally, I like the crypto payout because, right, crypto I personally think is going to appreciate, which it has. So, now there are some dog shit games on free cash. You got to be really careful with the games that you play. Personally, when you look for the offer wall, which is like the company that makes it, I only recommend 2 offer walls. That's going to be one, free cash. That's a really good one. And the other one is Ayet Studios, AYET. Other studios that you might complete a task for might not even pay you. So I'm only going to recommend those 2. But I don't want to talk about that too much. We can talk about crypto still. I used to run a banner on an old machine back in the late 90s over dial-up and made $20 off ad revenue. There you go. Vosk say earn more than you burn. Oh yeah, Voscoin's probably making bank, bro. Voscoin does so much advertisements. Good on him. You know, the real money with YouTube is not views. The real money is advertisements, right? So somebody his size, I mean, Voscoin's at what, 650,000 subscribers? I'm just guessing. To run an ad on his channel is probably like anywhere from $500 to $1,000 each time. I don't know that. He's never told me that. I'm just assuming. And then you got to think about how much crap he sells to people. He's probably making, you know, $100,000 off the Chia miners easily, maybe even like 200 grand off the Chia sales. You know, that's really where the money is on YouTube. It's not views. It's selling the product and advertising. That's where the big cash is. So I bet you Vosk is making, you know, hundreds of thousands a year just off of like advertisements and stuff. Good on him, by the way. Good on him. I mean, he's probably making more than doctors do, which is good. That's awesome, man. Good for him. I'm making money, but not much. Now it's dropped mining. Yeah, I think the smarter play is like, you know, focusing on the YouTube, right? So you want to sell picks and shovels to people, right? I personally think if you're not a monotone person, if you're not boring, you should really be focused on YouTube, right? The crypto mining is nice, but how can you sell the shovels and picks, right? That always make you money no matter what. You know, that's really the play. Evergreen miners, what a heap of crap. I mean, all those things are a heap of crap, but you know, probably made bank off it, which I can't hate on them. I mean, hey, there's a lot of people out here making money hand over fist from advertisements, and that's not unique to crypto mining, by the way. That's all of YouTube, right? Like, that's how it works. It's advertising, and before YouTube, you know, it was the television, right? You're watching a show, Saturday Night Live, and then they show you a commercial for Doritos, right? So this isn't unusual behavior. This is how it is. On the radio, they'll play Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, right? Some shit like that. So, I mean, this is the way the game works. You just got to play the game. DJ, you say sell ASICs? I will sell everything in 2025. Yo, what's up, Olav? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'll be selling everything in 2025, 100%. Actually, I'm going to be getting my ASIC, my S21 back and my S19 XP back. So I'll get those shipped to my house. And then I don't want to sell them now because I don't think the value is going to be really, really good. But in 2025, I'm going to sell my S21 and my S19 XP for top dollar during the next bull run. And I think for the S21, I paid 5,500, something like that. And so I'm hoping to sell it for at least 8 or 9,000 next bull run. Right now, I could probably sell it for like 4. It's not really worth my time. I'd rather it just, stay in a box, unused, in a corner, and just sell everything. Yeah, I think it's a really foolish mistake. I've seen more and more people selling their hardware. I think it's really, really foolish. Really foolish. This late into the game, selling your hardware. Unless you really desperately need the money, I would not be selling my hardware. I would not at all be selling anything. I wouldn't be selling my crypto. I wouldn't be selling my hardware. I'll say this. If you have a better opportunity, then okay, that does make sense, right? So for example, if you're saying, okay, I really want a bunch of 4090s. I don't know why you would, but I want a bunch of 4090s. I think they're very affordable. I'm going to sell off my 3070s and then reinvest that money for a 4090 because in my mind, it makes more sense to have a bunch of 4090s. Okay, I guess in that situation, I could see why you might want to do that. To me, it's a big gamble and probably not worth your time. So yeah, I wouldn't personally do that, but yeah, you're basically selling at the bottom right now. I think it's foolish. What do you think about Bell, man? I was talking about Bell probably 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I tried telling everybody in the community. Nobody cared. So I bought a bunch of Bell coin back then, and I recently sold it for 150% gain. So not the best gains, but I was down on it for 8-9 months or whatever it is. So then when I saw I was out the hole and I was actually positive a bunch of money, I just sold it all. So it was really good gains. I can't complain in under a year. Yeah, can't complain. What will happen for Bells? I think Bells has the potential to explode. The reason is, because it's actually the first true meme coin. So Dogecoin became popular for 2 reasons. 1, because it was found out it was the first meme coin ever made. 2, because Elon Musk, which is probably the main reason, was memeing on it and blew it up. But the reason I think that has a bunch of potential, and potential doesn't mean that you're gonna make a bunch of money. Lots of people have potential, but it actually has to come into practice for it to be a real thing. But if people found out on a mass scale that Bell's coin was the one true meme coin, predates Dogecoin by 7 days. If that really got out there and that became a big hit, then yeah, I think certainly Bell's coin has the potential to 100x or something. But is that really going to happen? I don't know. It's a lot of hope and stuff, but I think there'll be some money to be made in it. But yeah, you got to get the right memers involved, Altcoin Daily, Elon Musk, right? It's a lot of variables and it's difficult. The Traveler's Traveler, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? The only hardware I've sold off are dead GPUs. It's amazing what people will pay for a dead 3080 Ti. Yeah, people on eBay, man, I don't know. They're smoking crack. Some of the things people pay, and you can just go buy it used for half the price. I don't know. People on eBay are idiots. I don't get it. But to be fair, though, eBay steals 15%, 20% of your money. So you got to consider that. Did you sell all your Bell? Yes. Like I said, I just sold it recently. I put on my Discord, I think. Yeah, I put on my Discord, maybe Twitter, but definitely on Discord. Guys, if you're not checking me out on Twitter, it is free. Check me out, man. Give me a follow. We're at 11.2 thousand followers. We're doing really well over there on X. I hate calling it X. I'm gonna call it Twitter. Let's see. If you got any questions for me, let me know. To be a meme coin, there has to be a meme. Doge will forever in our hearts. Rip Kabosu. I don't know who that is. Are you holding Turbo? No, I'm not holding Turbo. I'm not big on memes. I don't do the meme thing too much. Just got a message from my girl. Shout out to my girl. Will you buy VIX? I think you asked me that earlier, right? I don't think I'll be buying the VIX. So the VIX is what, smaller cap stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I don't like buying indexes personally. I think buying an index is good for people who don't know what they're doing, right? So like, for example, if you don't know anything about the stock market or you don't know the specifics of which stock to buy, I think in that situation, or you're too lazy, or you just don't feel like doing it, maybe buying the S&P 500 is really good because you'll get like 8 to 10% gains. But if you really know what you're doing, like I know what I'm doing, I'm really good at this stuff. I know what I'm doing. It makes more sense to buy the winners, right? Like Tesla or Nvidia, which I hold both and have been holding for like 5 years, right? To me, it just doesn't make sense to buy. No, it's the reverse of the market. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I forgot what the one is that's all small cap, but no, I would never buy the reverse of the market. I wouldn't do anything like, I don't do that kind of stuff, right? If you think about it, and I think Michael Saylor said this. Yeah, it was Michael Saylor. He said, the people who diverse, and now the S&P 500 is the 500 largest corporations or companies in America. Well, it's kind of silly to buy that, right? It's kind of silly to buy that, and the reason it's silly to buy that is because 500 of the 500 companies, only 493 of them turned a profit. Now, this is what Michael Saylor said, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Think about that. At the top 500 companies, 7 of them turned a profit, right? So what you're basically doing when you're buying a lot of these indexes is you're buying a bunch of trash, okay? You're buying a bunch of garbage. And then the winners like Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, and there's a couple others, right? They hold all the shit and make a profit. So instead, why are you trying to diversify and buy all this trash when you already know who the clear winners are? The clear winners are so obvious, right? And so that's why I don't buy index funds, right? I think they're really good for people who, like I said, don't know what they're doing, too lazy to keep up with the market, which is really easy to keep up with, and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So yeah, the diversification to me is a load of shit. It's really good if you already have a bunch of money, but you got to understand, right? And if there's any millionaires in here, please, only millionaires, feel free to dig in. But everybody will tell you, including me, your first $100,000 is really tough to make, right? Your first $100,000 is tough because you are poor, right? So you have to grind it out. You might have to get a second job. You got to get some side hustles. You really got to work your ass off because you're broke, right? So you got to take higher risk plays. You got to get involved in technology stocks, the tech sector. These are the things that 5, 10, 20x. And so your $100,000, the first one, is very difficult to make. Okay, but after that, it gets significantly easier. Why? Because now you don't have to gamble as much, right? And so like dude, I went from 100,000 to 200,000 in like 6 months because it was just so much easier to do. Once you already have a bunch of money, maybe that's not a bunch of money to some of you, but to me, I was like a young kid, right? I was like 20 something, like 24, 25. So to me, $100,000 was a lot of money at least. And so when you go from 100,000 to 200,000, it's so much easier, right? Because now you can buy safer plays, or you can buy more established companies and stuff. And then going from 2 to 500K, it's much easier because you got to think now it's just a 2x or like a 2.5x, which isn't hard to do. I mean, you could buy Nvidia and be up a 2x easily, right? I mean, I think it's up 1,000% recently or something like that. It's crazy over the last like 5 years. It's crazy. Tesla's up 10,000%, 5,000, 6,000%. It's crazy over the last like 5 years, right? So all you have to do, the more money you have, is just keep your money in something halfway decent, and it just kind of 2, 3, 5x's, right? And so that same gains when you diversify, when you buy these index funds, again, unless you're like a multi-millionaire or something like that, and you're okay with earning 10 to 20%, diversification is really good if you already have money, but to get money, it's not very good in my opinion. Diversification is important when you get older and you can't afford the swings you need to live on. When you're younger, you can take more risk. Absolutely. Like age has everything to do with it. Age has everything to do with it. Need a good lottery win for the first 100K. Listen, I get asked this a lot. Not as much on YouTube, because I think people that watch me on YouTube are a little bit older. S&P is up 25% in the last year. That is where my 401k is about 50%. Yeah, awesome, right? But you got to also consider the year prior to it was trash, right? So 2021 was God tier. 2022 was pretty trash. So 2023 naturally went up because 2022 was such a bad year, right? And that's really why you want to hold for the long term, right? But anyways, the number one question I get in real life is, how do you make $100,000? That's kind of like every young person's, I don't want to say dream, but question is like, how do you make your first $100,000? The first 100,000, like I said, is the hardest one, dude. It's the easiest in a sense. Get a fucking job. Okay? Now listen, hear me out. All right? Get a job. Okay? Now, let's say you got your job. If you're only working 40 hours, what are you doing with your life, bro? Let's turn that sucker into 60. Okay? Now you're working 60 hours. Okay? Let's get a second job. Now we got to get a second job, right? You should be sleeping and working. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Boom, boom. Do that shit for a couple of years. You'll have 100K in no time, right? Side hustles, whatever you want to do. You want to cut the grass, you want to build a little side business, whatever it is. Grind that shit out, bro. Eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. Get a job unsubscribing from this nonsense. Okay. Later. Stay broke. Anyways, like I was saying, right? The 100K, man, you just got to grind, right? There's no easy answer to it. Work harder, work more, and get a salary job, right? Now, let's say you get that 100K. Okay, so now that you've got that 100K, you don't have to be in grind mode anymore. You see, the 100K is grind mode because you don't have anything, right? So you have to build that thing, right? I'm not talking about building a company or something crazy. I'm talking about you just got to go grind it out, man. It's not that hard. It's really not, right? You just got to grind it out for a couple of years. You'll get your 100K. Now that you've made that 100K, and obviously 90K is okay as well, but you get what I'm saying. Now that you've made that 100K, now you can do other things. You don't have to go out there and grind all day and get 2-3 jobs and all these side hustles. You could slow it down a little bit. Now you can have your money work for you. You see? So now you'll end up making way more money from just having your money invested than you ever would going out there grinding. You see what I'm saying? You see? Because there's only so many hours that you can work in a day. And generally when you're young, you can do a lot. See, Raul said facts. You see? Raul knows what I'm talking about. You should always grind, never slow down. That's for losers. You can say that, right? But what I'm saying is the type of work that you'll have to do is different, right? If you're trying to make a bunch of money, unless you have an amazing job, right? If you have an amazing career, all hats off to you. This does not apply to you, right? You work at a hedge fund, you're doing great. You're a doctor, a lawyer. Okay, cool. But I'm talking about like to the normies, right? I started as a normie as well. I'm still a normie, fuck it, right? You got to get to that point where your money makes money for you, right? And so when you get to that point, you'll wake up and you'll be $5,000 richer overnight, right? Because of your investments. And you'll be like, oh damn, wow, that's way more than I made in my old job, right? So you got to just get out, you will get out of that after probably around 100K. Again, it could be 90, it could be 110. It's not like an exact science, but it's kind of like a psychological number that people like to talk about. I was grinding downtown last night in the back alley. $5 is $5. Nice, man. I would hardly call you a normie at this point. Normies will never own a whole Bitcoin. I have 3 businesses and still broke. I don't have arm and leg anymore. Okay, if you don't have an arm and leg, I get it. Like if you are missing limbs, like obviously you can't work hard. Yeah. We're not talking about like people with, missing arms and legs. We're talking about like healthy, able bodies. Facts, you basically need to be able to go to sleep and still be earning money. Exactly, right? Listen, and this is a serious question. I have yet to see more than maybe 1 or 2 cases, okay? Look it up on YouTube. Go watch the billionaires. Okay, go watch them. Go look at their advice. Kevin O'Leary, Mark Cuban, what's his name? The Bitcoin one. Oh my God, Michael Saylor, Alex Hermosi. Go look it up and ask them what they think about diversification. And every single one of them will tell you the same thing. It's a load of crap. It's a load of crap. Nobody makes their money from diversifying to become rich. Okay. Now, like I said, when you already have a bunch of money, then you diversify to keep your wealth. Makes a lot of sense. But I'm saying nobody diversifies themselves to wealth. It doesn't happen. Okay, now sure, are you going to go on Google and find a rare case? Absolutely. But the mass majority of people are not playing it safe to make a bunch of money. That's just not how it works. You got to be willing to risk that shit. You got to be willing to work harder, right? Yo, what's up, Crypto Hot Rods? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, but the diversification thing, go, listen, next time someone tells you diversify, that's saying from the beginning point. Again, if you already have money, totally different situation. But if you're starting off and they say diversify yourself to the top, right? Let me know how that's working out for them. I guarantee you it's not, right? Diversification is only good if you're older than 50. I wouldn't say it's only good if you're 50. Like I said, I would say it's good if, one, you're older, or because you don't have a lot of time left, or two, you have a bunch of money and you need to preserve that money. That makes a lot of sense. Crypto's R Us, George is the man. I do watch him sometimes. Next is estate planning and get on Medicaid. Hey, what's up, Illumina? How you doing? Gotta be willing to risk it. Oh, Sloth, I thought you were leaving. I was really sad because you were like an old viewer of mine. I thought you were unsubscribing to me. Were you saying you don't subscribe to that, what I'm saying, or you meant you're unsubscribing from the channel? I was a little offended. I was like, oh, I thought Sloth was cool. Well, listen, guys, somebody got to tell you this, man, because, listen, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are going to give you the kumbaya, okay? Oh, you're joking? Okay. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are going to give you the kumbaya, right? Red Panda Mining, I love my boy Red Panda Mining. He's going to give you the kumbaya, right? I know he's in here, so I'm going to talk shit about him, right? A lot of these guys, they're going to give you like, you got to be safe, guys. Just save your way to the top. Look out for scams and da-da-da. Okay, you listen to that shit, and guess what? You're going to go from broke to broker, or broke to slightly less broke, okay? Okay? Yeah, it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna do shit for you. Like, I'm gonna tell you the hard truth, the shit you don't wanna hear, but the shit you need to hear. Okay? Setting up a live stream for my Osprey later today. No, nice, dude. That's sick. Panda, listen, I've told you guys, and I only say this because I'm very close with Red Panda Mining. Everything I say is a joke. Red Panda Mining is just keeping you suckers on the hook. All right, boys? He's just reeling you boys in. Make sure you guys subscribe to Crypto and Hot Rods. My boy just reeling you in, boys. Hey, check out my discount code. Use code Red Panda Mining. I love crypto mining, guys. It's amazing. It's so good. Okay, you guys are little Timmies, man. I hear yeah, got another one, sucker. $100,000 made off of KS0 sales, right? You guys are just a bunch of Timmies, man. Here's Red Panda. What does he say? I find it fun, right? People who are envious of rich people, by a lot of those who get rich, they took the risk and worked to get there. Sure, some say it's easy, but majority hard work. Yeah, see, Red Panda Mining ain't denying it. I love it. See, I love my boy Red Panda Mining. I'm telling you, all seriousness, I love Red Panda Mining. He's always been good to me. Great guy, man. I love that motherfucker. But man, these boys on YouTube, man, I'm telling you, not just Red Panda, these boys just reeling y'all suckers in, man. I got another one, brother. Use code RPM or Red Panda Mining for 200% off. It's all fun, though. It's all fun. Now, I do try to sell things, but see, the difference between me selling you guys things is I sell shit that makes you money. I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. But I would love, this is a challenge to all of you. What is a discount code? What is a discount code that I have given you that doesn't make people money? I would love to hear that. Now, I'm not saying like the Cadena box, I didn't make any money off that because I didn't have a discount code. I'm not talking about that. What is something that I've given you guys a discount code for or a sponsor that didn't make you money? I'd love to hear this. I could be wrong. You guys might find something. I'm not perfect. I might find something. You might find something. But good luck. I look forward to these challenges. Yeah, nobody uses code DJ Mines, man. I get sad. I get it. Red Panda Mining will be on like 12,000 sales for Ice River, and I looked at mine, I had 2. I was like, damn, nobody likes me at all. 2. I got 2 sales. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Y'all boys don't like me at all. Yeah, it's crazy because y'all support the biggest YouTubers, and then the little guy, y'all don't support us at all, man. Y'all just go straight for the top and just keep making them fucking grow. Red Panda Mining fucking just gets fatter and fatter every time you use his discount code. Let us eat, man. I'm fucking hungry, boys. Feed me a pizza. Panda owes me $250. No one ever uses mine. Yeah, I hear that, crypto. Y'all boys just be feeding the monster. Y'all boys be feeding the monster, man. I bought the Shure mic using your code, and it wasn't cheap. Yo, my man. I'm joking, by the way, guys. I'm sure some of you show support. I'm literally joking, guys. I'm a huge troll. We got to work on like RPM. Yeah. I'm very envious of people who don't have to work. I used the code DJ Mines for RPM's back alley experience. Didn't make money, but it sure felt good, my man. I'm extremely fat with a P. DJ Mine, wife and kids doing well. I mean, I don't get to talk to them as much, my kids, but yeah, my kid just started football, which is super cool. You guys know, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all know me. I love to keep it a buck. He's been playing soccer the last like year, which is good. I'm so glad that he's like doing sports. I'm not a soccer guy, man. To me, I don't want to hurt my European audience feelings here. I'm gonna say it straight up. Soccer's for sissies. Like that's how I was raised, right? Not saying it, my mind's changed a little bit. I don't really get into soccer. I mean, I cheer on my son. That's my boy, right? Let's go! Yeah, goal, right? But I don't really get into it like that because I don't know. It wasn't popular where I grew up, right? The sport for me is football, right? I love football. I used to play football. I watch football. That's like my sport. My dad watched that. We're football fans, right? That's the thing. So soccer for me is like, so now that he's actually playing soccer, I love it. Oh, I just read what my girl just wrote. I love it, man. I'll be so damn excited, bro. I'll be so damn excited. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy, man. I mean, you're a Cowboys fan, I know, so we don't get a lot of wins. But like now that it's still flag football. He's only in 3rd grade, so yeah, that shit now I'm excited, bro. Like I can't wait to like go to the games and shit. Like you gotta actually see me excited, man. But soccer, I'd be like, See, there we go, Ninja Kid. I told you I was gonna hurt the rest of the world's feelings. It's not soccer, it's football. No, it's not football, okay? It's soccer, all right? DJ, football. I guess that's kind of like rugby. Now, rugby, oh man, that's a tough one. I don't watch rugby. I don't want my kid playing rugby that much. They don't wear helmets, right? Nah, I don't need, listen, my kid's gonna be a good looking man, all right? My kid's gonna grow up. I need his nose intact. You feel me? Research why it's called soccer. Just tell me, bro. I ain't got time for that. Just tell me. Yeah, I want my kid's face looking all right when he's older. I wouldn't be against hockey, but I don't want his face get messed up either. That's up to him. I don't care. I like sports, man. So my kid's super active on sports, which is awesome, bro. I was really scared that like my kid would only be a gamer, but he does play games. But he's huge into sports, man. We got him playing soccer. Then he goes to baseball. And then like, it goes back to soccer because it starts to get a little colder. But now that it's warm, we're playing football. Like, this is dope, man. Like, this makes me excited. Now he's already asking about lacrosse. He wants to go play lacrosse. I'm like, I don't know anything about lacrosse, but cool, let's do it. I love that, bro. My son's always interested in a new sport. So, really excited about him. If you don't want him to be a sissy, have him do MMA. So, I am going to get him in jiu-jitsu, not MMA. I will certainly get him in jiu-jitsu. Classes do start now because he's 8, but he's a little too busy right now with sports. Soccer games are the best. The fans get to... Okay, I haven't been to a soccer game. Taekwondo? No. I had him do Taekwondo. He hated that shit. I hated that shit for him. Taekwondo is a load of shit, all right? Taekwondo is garbage. So listen, I showed my son some like I don't know. What do I know about Taekwondo, bro? I don't know shit. I know about jujitsu. I don't know anything about Taekwondo. So I showed my son like jujitsu, I think, and then he wanted to do it, and then I took him to Taekwondo because he was too young. He was like 6, and so they'd be like, "Hiya, hiya." But then so my son, a few months in, once he got yellow belt, he's like, "When do I fight?" The instructor said, "Oh, you never fight. Taekwondo, you don't fight." So my son's like, "What?" And then I was like, "What?" So then we had to watch them all get promoted from like white belt to yellow, black belt, blah blah, and all they do is like, what's the word? Choreographed, like a choreographed thing. Even the black belt, right? So they'd be like fake fighting each other, but they never really fight each other. And so I picked up on that. My son picked up on that, and we were like, "No, we're cutting this shit." And so he did like 1 or 2 seasons, and it wasn't for him, and it wasn't for me. And you're worrying about his face. What about his ears? Yeah, no. So that's yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I want him to be like a black belt jujitsu, but I want him to know the basics, right? Because I remember in school, I think in like 6th grade, in type 22, if you ever been bullied. I mean, I didn't get bullied bad in middle school, but in elementary I did. But like the older kid, they'll come behind you and rear naked choke your ass, right? And so you don't really know how to defend yourself because like, I don't know, you just don't know what to do. So you just be like, and you try to like do this, but it's not really good technique, right? So you want to like put that chin in, and wherever their hand is, you want to go that way, right? So little Timmy, DJ, 5th grader or whatever, getting choked out by a 7th grader, I would like, I'm just trying to remember what I would do. I don't even think I put my chin down. I think I would just like try to turn this way, which is just choking you more. You want to put that chin down, turn into their hand, and break out. But I didn't know this type of stuff, right? So if and when my kid gets bullied, I want him to at least know the basic stuff. You know what I mean? The basics of like getting out of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like just dealing with it, like self-defense. Because it's going to happen. Every kid gets attacked for something. And I want him to whoop somebody's ass. I mean, I don't want him to be offensive, okay? But if somebody fucks with him, I remember what my mom told me, right? You don't really teach this anymore in 2024. I get it. People are soft and woke, right? But my mom told me, that motherfucker hit you, you hit him back. And I said, Mom, no, the teacher said don't hit him back. Fuck him. I was in 2nd grade. I remember she told me that. I told her this kid was hitting me. So, but I didn't want to get in trouble. I was a fucking dweeb, right? So I'm like, I'm a nerd about it. Oh, I don't want to hit back because I was told not to from the teacher. My mom said, you hit that motherfucker. Just like that. She said it just like that. And you know what else she told me? She said, if you don't hit that motherfucker, when you get home, I'll beat your ass. I'm in 2nd grade. That's how my mom talked to me. My mom's Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, She's not super nice. It's okay. That's how I was raised. My mom's with the business. You feel me? So yeah, that's what my mom told me. If you don't hit him back, I'm gonna beat your ass when you get home. And I was like, oh shit. So then I remember that kid tried me. I fucked him up. I whooped his ass. And then my mom asked me, did you beat him up? I never understood how you get suspended for defending yourself. And this, yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah. So yeah, ever since that day, I don't go looking for trouble. Okay, I'm not a badass. I'm not by any means. But I certainly will defend myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Me and my brother, I remember we had to fight 6 people. 5 or 6 people. It was like some movie shit, bro. So you guys anybody have a younger brother? 33 in chat if you got a younger brother and you try to protect him, right? I heard my brother was getting bullied. I think I was in, it's right before you go to elementary school. So I must have been in like 5th grade, right? I'm in 5th and he's in like 2nd or 3rd. I can't remember, right? So I heard somebody came up to me and you ever know in like elementary school, like it's like this huge field and like the 2nd graders are way over there and the 3rd graders are way over here and the 4th grade, right? It's like that. Somebody came running up to me, DJ. I was like, what's up, man? They're like, they're jumping your brother. So I'm like, oh shit, right? So I don't give a fuck, man. I'm about to whoop these kids' ass. So I start running over across this whole field. And I see my brother in the middle of like 5, 6 people. And they're like taking turns punching him, pushing him. Like they got him in a big circle. Teachers don't care. Teachers don't give a shit. So I run over there. Dome the one kid in the back of the head. Then we're like on some movie shit, bro. I got my brother, he's facing this way. And I'm like, we're like back to back, right? And they start coming at us. And I'm obviously like older than them, but like there's so many of them. Boom, they come, boom. We just beat them all up, bro. It was great. Just destroyed them all. And then I was like, I don't think I cursed back then. I was a child, but I was like, touch my brother again, I'll come back. And they left him alone for quite a while. It was pretty good. You know what I mean? It was pretty good. Pretty good, man. So, that's what you got to do for your younger siblings. Public school isn't about what makes sense. It's about being a good. It sucks because it's always the little turds, right? It's always the turds, the little shitheads that don't raise their kids right or something. Anyways, let's get back to crypto. I don't want to get too off topic. I was not a bad boy. But you got to defend your brother, right? You got to defend your sibling. Kids, leave you alone and stop picking when you stand your ground. All right, let's look at the price of Bitcoin real quick. $57.7. I love it. Good time to buy. So update on my $10,000 loan that I took out. I think we've spent, I have it on my phone, I wish I could look. I think we've spent 5,600 of it so far. Unfortunately, Coinbase makes me wait a week in between every buy. It's really annoying. But it's actually probably been good because it kind of forces me to DCA. We've just been buying pure Bitcoin right now. Our average is about, I think it said 58,000. So we bought some at 57 a couple days ago. Last time before that, I think was 60,000 and some change, closer to 61. We got in at 59 for one of the weeks. And maybe 56 on one of them. I can't remember. But I've been posting everything on Twitter. If you guys want to see what I'm doing, like I said, you can check me out on Twitter. It's free. But I post, it's like the pinned comment, and you can just scroll down. I show you how much Bitcoin. But my goal is to, I've already got the loan for $10,000. Buy all the Bitcoin I can with it, DCAing into it, and I'm going to sell it all and repay back the loan back in 2025. Now, someone asked me, what would you do if Bitcoin hit $40,000? Okay, now this is a totally different scenario, right? Bitcoin's fairly cheap, but not really. It's still pretty close to all-time highs right now, but I am confident in 2025 it'll go up. If Bitcoin were to hit $40,000, now that's a very different situation. If Bitcoin hits $40,000, oh baby, I'm going on my phone, I'm talking to my bank, I'm probably gonna get a $50,000 to $70,000 loan. If it gets below 40,000 anytime soon, which I don't think it will, but if it were to get below 40,000, I'd probably get a $100,000 loan. And then I would pay 10% interest or 10.1, whatever it is, and then buy all Bitcoin with that. So it just depends on how aggressive that it gets, is how much of a loan that I'm willing to get. That's why I only did $10,000. I was like, it's a decent time to buy. It's not great. It's okay. But I did want to take advantage of the sell-off for sure. 37 is a possibility. Oh, man, that sounds aggressive. Don't use debt without anything over 10% interest. Well, you don't want a higher interest rate. It's not a good thing. Good entry on Dynex. Yeah, I think that might be a good entrance on Dynex as well. Yeah, I'm still holding. I think I have 1,000 Dynex. It's not much. It's something like that. So was that like $333? I don't know. What is the interest on a personal loan? Well, my credit is near perfect. So the lowest that my bank would give me was like, one bank, which is a scam, was like 11.2% was the best rate. And then my other bank, I got the lowest rate, which was like 10.6 or something. So a good line of credit, maybe 7 or 8. Yeah, but unfortunately for personal loans, so personal loans are very different. Personal loans are very different. You know what I mean? They can't give you 7, 8% like they could a house. You see what I'm saying? Even though I have perfect credit and I have an amazing track record of credit, it's a personal loan. It's very different. There's different types of loans. And so since I just want a personal loan, it's different for sure. What's the term on the loan? 60 months? I did 3 years, because if I did 5 years, it cost an extra like 2% or something like that. So 3 years was the best deal. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I think I've streamed long enough. I need to go eat. I've made it almost an hour. Yeah, the longer the term, I guess the riskier for them. I don't know. But yeah, we've streamed long enough, guys. I love every single one of you. Please hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate every single one of you, man. I can't believe we had such an amazing turnout. I miss you guys. Join the Discord, link in the description below. Like I said, check me out on Twitter. Basically where I'm the most active. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a great day. Keep mining if that's what you like doing. Keep buying the coin if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to leave you with this. Right now we're in September, okay? Times are going to get hard. September's going to be a rough month for all of us. All you got to do is survive September, maybe a little bit of October, and then it's free game, right? So just think about this. There's only a couple months left in 2024. You got September, October, November, and December. That is it. That is it, guys. 4 months. 4 months until 2025. And then we're really going to start seeing some growth. I don't know the exact day. I don't know the exact week or month, but I know 2025 is going to be a fantastic year for all of us. So please, guys, like, don't get down. I see everybody crying and, oh, boo-hoo, I'm turning off all this shit and blah, blah, blah. Listen, don't listen to all that crap. This is the time to buy, okay? This is the time to buy. Okay, if you can afford it, please do. Make a good decision, not on some penny stock, not on some, trashy spec play. Like, buy something that you think is solid, that seems affordable, something cheap, and you think has the potential to go up in 2025. Strongly recommend. Love every single one of you. Peace.